beautiful lovelies. Thank you so much for returning to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which is for the collective daily check-in. Let's get to it. Today's tarot, I'll be using my usual Feathered Omens by Ted Andrews and my Pulp Tarot by Todd Alcott. Let's get started. Well, let's see. Right away, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, which begins the reading, which starts out as a truth that's already found out, that helps you make a wise decision based on facts. And that already happened. You already have all that you need to make a conscious, wise decision based on the facts. That's what they're saying regarding a situation that you're coming out of conflict with. With an Empress, it could be someone who's the ultimate mother. It's maternal energy. It's maintaining control. It's a pregnancy card too. It could be someone who takes care of everyone or everything, including themselves, meticulously. This is the ultimate mother card. This is also the Empress is indicative of springtime too, as well as also could be a symbol for fertility. And then the Eight of Pentacles reverse speaks of not working together, not working on something. No, excuse me, not working on something. Just move this. Sorry, guys. Just hit into this, excuse me. So it speaks of not working with somebody, not working on something that you currently have been working on in the past, about 8 years on, and you're choosing not to work on this any longer for whatever reason, because you got truth that it has come in that made you help you make a wise, informed decision based on facts regarding a situation that you're coming out of conflict with, whether it's being a mother or having to do with a mother figure, or having to do with organization and taking care of everyone and everything, including yourself, meticulously, about not working on something that you have worked on in the past 8 years for, or it could be choosing not to work on something, choosing not to be a mother. It could be that too, somebody who's choosing not to have a child, and you're coming out of conflict with that based on something, some truths that have come out of the blue in the past that helps you make an informed decision based on facts. Okay, so you're choosing not to work on something. Regarding the Knight of Swords, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, under the ages of 30. This also could be Knight of Swords reversed, could speak of some kind of verbal argument, some verbally assaultive argument that has taken place in the past. Also, it could be indicative of speed, because it is one of the fastest moving knights of the card deck, of the tarot card deck. So it could be saying, I really don't want to, so I'm choosing not to work on something that I've worked on in the past because of this verbally assaultive argument, or something that happened in Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season, whether it's an argument or the feeling, or this Ace of Swords. I have a feeling this truth you may have found out during a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season regarding coming out of conflict about being a mother, I'm guessing, and choosing not to work on, not to pursue something that you worked on in the past 8 years, or wanted in the past 8 years, that you worked hard for, and you're choosing not to. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reversed speaks of, again, it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or it could be something that happened during earth sign season, where it's so little movement that the knight is actually falling off of his or her horse. It could be a person indicative of earth sign who is under the age of 30, who is a bit of a dreamer, who speaks a lot about what they're going to do, but fails to do it, fails to put action behind their words. Lazy comes to mind when I see the Knight of Pentacles, and maybe what this verbally assaultive argument was about, that happened during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season regarding truth that helps you make an informed decision based on the facts. Could be having something to do with maybe somebody is not working, maybe they haven't worked in the past 8 years, or they are lazy, or they speak a lot about what they're going to do, the earth sign, but they don't do it. It could be that, and helps you make, this helped you in the Knight of Swords, whether it's an argument or revealing a truth that came out during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season, or during earth season, or regarding an earth sign, came out during this time, that maybe they're not reliable, and they could be quite of a little bit of a lazy person as well. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles, when it's reversed, already Knight of Pentacles upright is a slow-moving knight. He's the slowest moving knight of the card deck. And in fact, it's like snail movements. There's some movements, but it's very, very small movements. Very slow comes to mind. The Knight of Pentacles upright, but when it's reversed, it makes, there is very little to zero movement. There's so little movement that he actually falls off his horse. Regarding the Hermit, again, this could be someone who is a Virgo. It could be choosing to soul search a little bit about this situation, to go within for the answers. It also means to kind of be a homebody for a little while as well, to kind of take a breather from either social media or people in general. It also could mean a Virgo as well. So the Virgo could be the Knight of Pentacles here, where they are soul searching and they're taking too long soul searching. In fact, that they're not doing much of anything else other than soul searching, if that is the Virgo Knight of Pentacles that they're talking about. However, I have a feeling that you may have to go within to answer these questions, to make a conscious, wise decision based on facts of a situation that passed, that revealed a truth of some sort regarding a conflict, that you're coming out of conflict about being a mother, choosing not to work on something. Either you worked on something for 8 years, or you want to be a mother for 8 years, or you're in a situation or a love affair that's a relationship that's 8 years, and choosing not to work on it, or work regarding a situation that was an argument that revealed a truth. A truth that helps you make an informed decision based on the facts regarding somebody that doesn't do a lot of work, that someone is a bit lazy, someone is verbally assaultive too, and also and you are soul searching regarding this, or this is having to do with the Virgo, this Knight of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what else they have to say about these cards. Okay, so you could see. So yeah, we have the Page of Swords, which speaks of ill talk, gossip, and spying. This also could be a little bit of a spy, or it could be a child that is an air sign, okay? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, under the ages of 20 or younger. And it's something having to do with the past. So there's a little bit of gossip and spying about someone from the past, or someone from the past that you have good memories with, nostalgic memories with. And choosing to defend yourself, and you have the higher ground in defending yourself against this gossiper who is someone that you know, who's someone that's spying on you, whether it's on tarot card reading they get done, or they actually come by your house, or they actually like look at your sites online um, as well, and they speak poorly about you. And this is someone from the past, someone that you know, that you have nice feelings with, nostalgic feelings about. And it's about defending yourself and having the higher ground here. It could be something that's occurring during fire sign season, okay? That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius season. Or you could be the fire sign that's defending yourself, that has a higher ground in defending yourself in this situation here. Or it could be the fire sign who is speaking poorly about your life, about you, and also is spying on you. Could be online as well. Also, the fire sign could be the under the ages of 20 here, or younger, if it is the fire sign doing this gossip talk and spying as well. Now, judgment has come into play here, okay, next to the Four of Pentacles. Judgment normally is like an unexpected situation that arises, that comes, it's unexpected news, okay? And it's about to come out. It will be coming out. It hasn't happened yet, but something unexpected regarding this ill talk, this gossip, this spying from somebody from the past that you have good feelings of nostalgia with, that you're trying to defend yourself from, that you have the higher ground with, that could be a possible fire sign. And you're going to get some news about them regarding maybe not protecting yourself so much, maybe not being so frugal, opening up the purse strings. It could be too, that you're spending some money, or choosing not to protect yourself and choosing to be open to this person because you have good feelings from the past and nostalgia. You share a past with them, and it's nostalgic, it's good memories. And an event is about to happen that you don't know about, okay, that is going to happen regarding you not protecting yourself or not being so frugal, spending your money or spending your time or spending yourself, opening yourself up. That will only lead you, if you open yourself up to this person, this situation, especially the person you have good feelings and nostalgia with, it will only lead to being caught up in your head, honey. Caught up in your head, trapped by your thoughts, trapped by anxieties, only to, see that you could just pull off that blindfold, right, and just walk out of those swords. And again, this is going to be something that happened during Libra, Aquarius, Gemini season. And this is yet to find out. This is something that's going to be happening soon regarding defending yourself and having the higher ground here. An unexpected event is going to be occurring that's going to make you feel less protective, less frugal. Opening up the purse strings is going to make you spend your money a little bit and maybe open yourself up a little bit. However, because you're opening yourself up, you may be a little caught up in your head regarding that as well, with the Eight of Swords. Last card, the Three of Pentacles. And you're caught up in your head, all right, because you're choosing to work collaboratively with somebody from the past that you have good memories and feelings from. But there's something that you have to be wary of, because they speak poorly about you and your family. They gossip and they spy as well. So there is an event here that is yet to unfold that's going to make you feel, gee, I could really let down my guard here, spend a little money, open my purse strings up, and choose to work collaboratively with this other person or persons or entity, and you feel caught up in your head regarding this. You're very um, disillusioned by your own thoughts and fears with the Eight of Swords, but you're choosing to work collaboratively with these people who have spoken poorly about you, who you share a past with, and has good memories from the past. Can you clarify the Judgment card? Clarify the Judgment card. Let's see what they say. What is this Judgment? An ending of some sort that leads to a rebirth, okay? And we have the Seven of Swords. And remember, death is indicative of Scorpio season as well. And it shows that this something that, unexpected event is going to show you some kind of deception. Someone was deceptive. Someone was a liar in the past. Someone was trying to deceive you. And you're going to find out about this. That's what this unexpected event is going to occur. And it's going to lead to an ending that leads to a rebirth. And yet, even though you find this stuff out about this person you have good feelings with, you share a past with, that's nostalgic, that they speak poorly about you and they gossip and they even spy on you for themselves and for others as well, and they speak poorly about you, that you're choosing not to walk away. Not to protect yourself, to open yourself up still to this person because you have good feelings and good nostalgic feelings with them. You share a past, a happy past, good memories with. And you're caught up in your head about this, okay? You love them, let's say, but they're very hurtful. This could be a child, this could be your child, this could be a family member of some sort, a friend of the family that is like family, that you were estranged and now you're talking again or something like that. Well, guess what? You're going to find out something that they were deceptive about that leads to an ending, which leads to a rebirth. And it could be that, God bless you, you find this stuff out and still you choose to work collaboratively with this person or these people, which is not advisable. But hey, you do what you want, right? You do what you're your own, in charge of your own destiny here. What does Ted Andrews have to say about all this? Okay, well, got the turkey. The turkey is a sign for healers. It's also a connection to Mother Earth energy, Gaia energy. It's also having to do with the home and the hearth as well. When you see a turkey, it's a very good sign. It's a sign of encouragement to work even harder. It holds a promise of rewards in proportion with the efforts that you put into the endeavor. So if you're not putting much in and you're being very Knight of Pentacles reversed, then you can't expect it to be a Ten of Pentacles, my sweet. You could expect it to be a Page of Pentacles, but that's about it. If you're putting in, Knight of Wands energy with your new endeavor, then sweetie, it will end up in a Ten of Pentacles situation. Hunting, which is reversed, speaks of pursuing what you need, okay? Having what you need, require, and desire, okay? Having it all. Normally, when it's upright, it's my card for listen, you have to tighten the purse strings a little bit. Money may be an issue, and you have to get what you need and require, not with what you desire. But it's reversed. So it means you need, you require, and what you desire, all three. You can have it all. And also means to not pursue something too that leave us feeling caught up in our head, very Eight of Swords, okay? I don't think it's very healthy, even if you have happy, nostalgic feelings from the past and you share a past with somebody. This could even be your child acting like this, that they were deceptive and speaking poorly about you. You have to be careful what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with here. You could be very, very hurt and choosing to work collaboratively with these people who have nothing good to say about you and yours and your business or your family. Is a bit of a spy too. Could go to your detriment, honey. Especially with the Judgment card that came out, which is an unexpected event that comes out of nowhere that shows you there's going to be an ending of some kind of conclusion of some sort with a Seven of Swords person, a Seven of Swords situation, which means a deceiver, someone who's a liar. And then next to it, we have the Grackle, which the grackles travel in large groups. Very rarely, they travel by themselves. They are a reminder to take a different look of what's going on right now in your life, okay? There may be too many emotions involved and it's clouding your judgment because you have a happy, nostalgic past with this person or persons. You have happy memories how could they, I can't believe that they would do something like this. Well, something is going to happen to let you see that this person, you should end things with them because they're not to be trusted. They're not very nice and they're a liar. They deceive you. They're deceiving present, not past. And it's hurtful. This is actually could be somebody in your family with happy feelings from the past and nostalgia. It could be a child, actually. A grown teen or a grown young adult that's behaving and acting like this with their own family. Shame on them. That's not nice. What does the charms have to say about all this? That's a lot. That's okay. Okay, let's get to our charms. First, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Okay. Right away, we got the Anchor of Love, and it's kind of on its side. It's not reversed, and it's not upright. It was on its side, which tells me you don't know which way to go here. And I think my beautiful collective dailies, you know exactly who this person who is from the past, you have good feelings from nostalgia that speak poorly about you and then spies on you for another party. It could be that you're, it could be a child that you had and it ended up in divorce. I get that feeling like that where she or he may be spying on the other side of the family and telling the other side of the family about all the gossip. It could be very ill talk about people. It could be someone close to you, a friend of the family as well, that's young, or their children, or again, a family member. I get family here. I get family, indeed. To be careful. Loose lips sink ships when I see this. Be careful when you see them. Be careful what you say to them. They may use it against you. Also, too, I don't think that these people would be genuinely happy for you if you disclosed something that made you happy. I think that, they would have something to say about it and it would be negative. They've shown that there are liars and deceivers and gossipers too, and spies as well, the Page of Swords. I would be careful. Loose lips sink ships with this. I would be very tight-lipped around these people or this person. I wouldn't say anything to your plans or anything. And that's unfortunate. That sucks, especially if it's a family member. That stinks. We got the plane. And it was on top of the hunting. Pursue what you need. Listen, Maybe my beautiful collective dailies need to pursue a trip for themselves, okay? To honor themselves and to treat themselves for all the hard work that they have put in, especially 8 years of hard work that you're choosing, if it is something that you're choosing not to work on anymore, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I think that it's something that you need to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself to a trip of some sort, or to try to take it's something that you desire at this time, is to move, possibly too. Could be moving or relocating to another area to live permanently. I think that they're pointing to the direction that may be a good idea. It also could be pointing to, listen, you need to treat yourself and be kind to yourself, and the spirits want you to take a trip, an actual trip, to get a little R&R for yourself. It also could be meaning you really need to take time for yourself and time to be alone, hence the Hermit card that came out. You need some soul searching to do, especially if you don't know what you need, require, and desire, that you need to think on it. You take on the Hermit energy and go within and soul search a little bit. Then we got the Tower. The Tower was on its side, but I'm going to say, listen, we have the Judgment card coming through strong as well in this reading, where there's an unexpected event that's yet to unfold, that's going to reveal someone's deception, and it's going to lead to an ending with the Death card, okay? But an ending that starts a beginning, an ending that causes a rebirth in something new. The Tower also speaks of when it comes out that you may be building your foundations on something that's not solid, that can't lead to anywhere but folly and to destruction. The Tower also could be indicative of Aries season as well. So something that occurred during Aries season or is about to occur during Aries season. That could be a bit of a Tower moment. And again, we're not going to fear the Tower, guys. Okay, people are like, oh my God, the Tower. Listen, it just means that whatever you're building on, it's not solid. It's not soundproof. It's not good. And if you continue to build upon something that's not good, it's any test of the situation, whether it's wind or earthquake or hurricane, it's going to blow this place down. And you don't want that. You want a solid house. You want a structure to build your 10 of Pentacles on, not something made out of caca. Okay, now this part is just like Scrabble, okay? Get a piece of paper and a pen, and please copy down these letters. And you get names, you get words, you get complete messages. Again, just like Scrabble. Let's play with them, shall we? Let's see what comes out. Yeah. This could be a bad talk. The Page of Swords energy here could be someone that's a teenager speaking this way. Okay? Teen. Something about a record. We have vox, which is voice in Latin. don't know. Jayco is a company that comes in, like you work for health and hospital systems. They come in and they check to see if everyone is working properly, if the departments are up to par with HR status, okay, up to par with state regulations. Jayco. Or Jack. Okay, and that's your reading. Now you continue to work with these tiles. There's many messages in here. You get names, you get actual words and sentences. And again, was fun. Thank you so much. This was really fun. I'm glad that you allowed me to do this for you. And again, thank you so much for coming down to my channel, Pythia's Place. I am Pythia. Thank you so much for coming down to my lair today for a reading, which was for the collective daily check-in. Till then, till next time, see you later. Bye-bye.